Alright, gang, man, we back with another one, man. Today we finna be looking at this man is admitting to following his ex to see if she was cheating. So I'm guessing this was while they was in a relationship. He was doing his stalking on his U type vibe. I don't know that nigga name on you, but him. So let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm not a little nigga.
So you was gonna fight for that? Were you in a serious relationship with this
No,
woman? Y'all were just dating. This wasn't even.
We were dating, and we were supposed to link that night. My intuition was correct.
So you pulled up.
I pulled up, and
what
she
happened?
was somewhere that she said she was not at.
Where was she at?
Hanging with somebody she wasn't supposed to be hanging with. As soon as they walked in the house, I just...
Tiara, meet Justin.
Justin?
Yes.
Oh. Everybody's name start with a J today.
How you doing?
I'm well, and you?
I'm blessed, I can't complain. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Where you from?
I'm from England.
Yeah,
where are you from?
Houston, Texas.
Why are you in LA?
And I came out here to do the entertainment thing I've been out here since 2011, so it's been a minute. I feel like I'm down there at this point.
Entertainment as far as what? Could mean a lot of things.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things. I actually, I'm an actor, and I'm in an event production right now as well. What about yourself?
As far as career, what do I do?
Career, yeah.
I do a few things. I work at a middle school in the special education department. I'm a head track and field coach at a high school. And I do lash extensions, and I have a floral business.
You're a hustler. I like that, because I'm a hustler. I cut hair on the side as well. I'm a painter, artist. I used to tattoo for like... Oh, my bad. No, but I love that you work with kids. My mother was an educator, and you're a hustler. I like that. I'm a hustler, too. I tattooed for about 4 or 5 years. I'm an artist. I paint as well. I'm going to get to it.
Would you consider yourself an introvert or extrovert?
I'm a extrovert, if that makes sense. I thrive outside, but I love to be inside. So typically, if I'm going out, I'm usually one deep. You know what I'm saying? Because I still like to move to my own accord. That's the introvert of me. You know what I'm saying? But I can still be outside. I'm good with people. I'm good with personal relationships with people. And I think that's a big part of my business. Working in events, working in film, I gotta be outside. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But I love my home space. I love being at the crib. I love having my time to myself.
How old are you?
I am in my 30s.
Late 30s, mid 30s?
No, I'm on my latter.
Pushing 40?
Almost. Almost.
Do you have children?
No kids. What about yourself?
I have
2 daughters.
Oh, 9 and 3.
Oh, you love the kids.
Shut up, little kid.
Oh, Marty Moore, I love the kids. That's what's up.
How do you feel?
Shawty said, I got kids. This nigga said, I love the kid. He trying to shoot his shot, bruh. He not slick.
About that? You think you can date a woman who has kids?
At my age, most women around my age group have children. So it's something that I've come to terms with. It doesn't bother me because I do enjoy kids. I do like kids.
So you've dated a woman with kids?
Of course.
Have you ever come up with an issue with her children not listening to you? Were you really close to her kids?
No, I've had a good relationship with the kids because I'm a cool guy. So I don't even feel like they see it as, oh, I'm the mom's partner. I'm just the cool nigga that she hangs with. They come to the crib and have a good time. I dated a girl that had a kid, and this was kind of around the phase of TikTok started popping off, so we would do TikToks and all that type of stuff together. So
Nigga was making TikToks with the kid. Gang was the dad who was the dad who stepped up. That is crazy work.
I'm just a fun person.
What is one of your toxic traits, Justin?
My toxic traits? I'm a problem solver, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when someone has issues, I want to make it a safe space for them to vent and be vulnerable. Disgusted. And it's something I've realized more lately. But I'm also that guy that's like, all right, I'm gonna only see you cry about something for a little bit of time. What's the solution though? How are we gonna get through this? What's the next phase?
That toxic.
Because...
Is that toxic?
Because...
448.
Because my solution time might not be her solution time.
Everyone knows you need a lawyer after a car accident and injury. But what if I told you there's a better way? One, it gets you more money in 30 seconds without the 40% lawyer fee.
I'm saying, so it might not be when she's actually ready and learning. I'm saying, so it might not be when she's actually ready and learning that, I guess, that some people just want to vent. I'm saying it's not necessarily about the solution of it. It's more about just hearing me. Now I'm just like, I'm that guy that springs into action. So that's one. And I think that also another toxic trait that might be a toxic trait for somebody else, it's not necessarily for me. I have a lot of relationships. I'm outside. And so that can be a toxic trait for somebody else. I don't think it's a toxic trait for me when it comes to my relationships with other women and business relationships, associates. I connect, you know what I'm saying? So I can see that being a toxic trait to someone else, not necessarily me, because I know how to manage, you know.
So the women that you're talking about, your relationship with women, do they want you?
I'm a good-looking person.
So they want you?
Not all the time.
But
No,
often?
I think that we're in a city that attraction and stuff does have a degree
Put this in the intro too.
of privilege or whatever the case may be, but I don't think I'm like God's gift, so I don't never hone in on whatever the case may be, but I don't think I think that we're in a city that attraction and stuff does have a degree of privilege or whatever the case may be, but I don't think I'm like God's gift, so I don't never hone in on a relationship based on my looks or someone else's looks, you know what I'm saying? I definitely know that it's valuable to look good, I guess, you know what I'm saying, in certain aspects, but to me it don't mean anything when it comes to who are you as a person. But I think that we'd be ignorant to not use what God gave us in the sense of knowing that you're attractive, knowing that your look can move rooms, you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things.
So if Tiara had an issue with you, you're dating, and she has an issue with you having so many female friends, what are you gonna do?
So typically, if that was the case, I try to make a space for them to be comfortable. If there are good women in my life, I'm gonna make sure that the woman is comfortable with these good women. I don't mind putting her around these women to make her own relationships with them. You know what I'm saying? If she's not vibing with some of them, then she just won't vibe. I'm not gonna press it. You know what I'm saying? And two, it's a thing that's an everyday situation. I just try to prompt, you know what I'm saying, because I do believe it takes a certain type of self-esteem to be with me. I'm sure she's a beautiful woman, so it's gonna take a certain type of self-esteem to be with her. You know what I'm saying?
Justin, when's your birthday?
I'm September 3rd. I'm a Virgo.
Oh, okay.
About yourself?
June 22nd, Cancer.
Cancer? Mm-hmm. Are you getting to signs?
I like super that some things usually are true.
Yeah, no, for sure. What's your relationship like with God?
I have a great relationship with God. I pray every day. I read my Bible.
Amen.
I go to church as often only because either work or I grew up in church. My father's a pastor.
Nice.
And my stepfather's father was a pastor and my grandfather. So I was in church morning, noon, and night.
Oh, you PK.
Yeah, so as an adult, I have my own relationship with Christ. And then when I go, I sit in the back or I'll watch it at home, so.
Yeah, I'm a living room Baptist church myself. That's, the PK kids was always the craziest.
I've heard that. I haven't heard crazy. I heard freaks, but whatever.
Tiara, what is something crazy you've done in a relationship?
I haven't really acted crazy, especially in my adult age, because I think before I act majority of the time. So when I was like 19, getting out of the car during an argument, walking, that's if we want to consider that crazy.
In a moving car?
No, the car was at a red light. And I chose to walk home.
Got you.
I made the choice to walk home.
That's well, I'll take it.
Okay.
It's not too wild.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, I wouldn't say.
What about you, Justin?
I pull up before, you know what I'm saying? I've pulled up.
Stalker type pull up?
No, not like a stalker type pull up, like, hey, what you're telling me is inconsistent. And
uninvited
I sense you're lying on something, you know what I'm saying? Moving.
You like sitting outside the house, waiting?
Not sitting outside the house, but like if you tell me you're gonna be somewhere or you're not gonna be somewhere or you was doing this.
You gonna pop up?
No, not technically. But if I'm sure, and that's like trust my judgment. But I'm just saying this is what happened.
Gang, if you feel like it's lies, she telling you one thing but acting a different way, bro, do the pull up, bro. That gut instinct. You got to.
Before this, it's not saying that I'm gonna still do this now, but I have done it. Intuition was correct.
So you pulled up?
I pulled up, and somewhere that she said she was not at.
Where was she at?
Hanging with somebody she was supposed to be hanging with.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything physical. It was more of a, hey, you got to get up out of here, you know?
Like you walk to the door of the house.
For the TikTok.
My judgment. But if I'll be somewhere, or, hey, yo.
What about nothing to?
Okay.
And well, I'll take it.
Okay.
And not too wild.
Yeah, nothing crazy, I wouldn't say.
What about you, Justin?
I pull up before, you know what I'm saying? I've pulled up.
Stalker type pull up?
No, not like a stalker type pull up, like, hey, what you're telling me is inconsistent. And
Uninvited
I
pull
sense
up.
you're lying on something, you know what I'm saying? Way moving.
You like sitting in the house, waiting?
Not sitting outside the house, but like if you tell me you're gonna be somewhere or you're not gonna be somewhere or you was doing this.
You gonna pop up?
No, not technically. But if I'm sure, and that's like trust judgment. But I'm just saying this is what happened before. It's not saying that I'm gonna still do this now, but I have done it. Intuition was correct.
So you pulled up.
I pulled up, you know, somewhere that she said she was not at.
Where was she at?
Hanging with somebody she wasn't supposed to be hanging with.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything physical. It was more of a, hey, my brother, you got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
You walk to the door of the house?
No, it wasn't in the house. It was in the house. I actually saw them walk into the house together. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as they walked in the house, I just walked right behind them. You know what I'm saying?
A serious relationship with this
No,
woman?
we were dating.
Y'all were dating? This wasn't even...
We were dating, and we were supposed to link that night, but she kept like changing her like story, and it wasn't like consistent. So I was like, wait, you saying that you about to go here, but we supposed to be linking? I don't understand.
But y'all weren't in a committed relationship yet?
No, we were in a relationship.
Oh, you were in a relationship.
And,
okay. For how long?
Oh man, this is so long ago now. Shit, this is like 2017.
How long were you in the relationship? Like,
I think we were like 6 months. It was to that point where I didn't need no like reason to like show up. You know what I'm saying?
Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. Listen, if you have been in a car accident.
And so that's what was the crazy part is like.
Oh, in sense, you just popping up.
Not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you
we
cheat.
were on that level. You know what I'm saying? We had dated for a while, you know, and we were at the point where it's just like, hey, you come through whenever you want to come through, I come through. You know.
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
so the guy left?
He just left. Because I'm never looking for confrontation. That's not what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You pull up, it's...
But you don't want no confrontation, no smoke when
Not
you pulled up.
with the guy, you know, because a lot of times niggas is going to be niggas. You know what I'm saying? Understand whatever
Never get
situation
mad at
he's on, he might not even know about me. You know?
So what if he would have got in your face?
Then I would have handled it accordingly. You know, little niggas.
So you was gonna fight for that?
Nah, I don't. I guess I'm not a violent person, so I'm not looking to fight. And I think because of that reason, and also, like I said, I work in like clubs and event spaces, so I know how to, because of that reason, I'm from Houston, you know, so I know how to, a certain way. I come in and threaten it, but, I had a moment, and so I just, especially sometimes when you have the moments, I don't have fear either. So I remember I just told the dude, I was like, bro, me and her got to talk about something. If you want to be here, you can be here, but I suggest it just be better if you don't.
Were you in love with this girl, or you just liked her?
Oh, of course. I mean, at that time, this was somebody I was definitely into, and it was wild. So this could have been more than a 6-month situation. Mm-hmm. This could have been like something that we was dating, because we dated for like off and on for 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Real deep. I don't know how good it's gonna be for the sound bite.
One last question, Tiara, are you looking for marriage?
I am looking for marriage.
Justin?
Yeah, I am. I mean, looking for it per se, but if it's somebody that is worth it, I'm down. If I feel like she checks all the boxes, if she checks all the boxes, I check all her boxes, I'm totally open to it. I'm at that age where I feel like it's something that, I have longed for. Everybody in my family, both of my older brothers and my parents were married, my grandparents were all married, so I come from that, that I just live a different lifestyle. And it has made it difficult, not the easiest place to date, because it's not the easiest place to live.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a lot of people are dating to survive, trying to, get to know a person and really build a legacy.
Yeah, one last, what's your living situation like?
I live for like the 7 years.
Oh, okay.
What about yours? You live with your kids, or?
Just me and my kids. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How's your relationship with your baby father?
It's great. I have a great co-parenting relationship. Cool. We alternate weeks, and if I need them to leave on another day, then they'll leave on that day or whatever, but
Alright, that's the end of that video right there, gang. What y'all think, man? My man's he done trauma dumped a little bit. Said he did an unexpected pull-up. Saying she was with another nigga finna get clapped. Hey, man, but it's your boy Only One AJ, man. If you made it this far in the video, gang, appreciate you for showing love, man. Keep showing love. Smack that like button to the channel. Hit that noty bell, bro. Be notified when we drop. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas in the next video. We out.